It was my man's David Goggins that said this. He said, "It is so easy to be great nowadays because majority of men are weak. Majority of men are average. Majority of men have settled for mediocrity. Majority of men have accepted their situation, accepted their circumstances, and settled." You don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the average Joe that just walks around the street with no hope for life. I don't want to be that guy walking around the street that doesn't even have any self-love for himself. And you can tell there's a clear difference between the average Joe and the guy that has put in some work into himself. Because you see the average Joe walking around the street and you can tell this person doesn't love himself. This person doesn't even hold his word to himself. This person doesn't respect himself. This person doesn't do anything right for himself. It's obvious to see that you gave up on yourself. You're a victim of your circumstances. You didn't make anything happen to you. You know what I mean? Life happened to you. We can see you. We see you and then we see your shortcomings. It's so easy to see. You know what I mean? Because even Andy Elliott, I don't know if you guys know Andy Elliott. Andy Elliott said, "You're a walking billboard of human excellence." And it's either you're walking as a billboard of human excellence or you're just walking as a billboard of just circumstances. You know what I mean? So today in this video, I'm going to break down 3 things you want to do to separate yourself, to run away far from the average Joe so you don't end up being average. You don't end up being mediocre. You know what I mean? The first one, without a doubt, I'm sure you guys already know, is you have to get in elite shape. You have to get in elite shape, brother. That's the first things first. If you're not in shape in 2025 with all the information around, with all the knowledge around, who are you doing? You think you're doing me? You're doing you. You're out there just walking around fat, sloppy, and you think that people don't see it. We see you don't love yourself, brother. We see you don't take care of yourself, brother. The first way to separate yourself from the average Joe, because the average Joe, 90% of people around are walking around, they don't care. They've never been in the gym before. They don't lift any weight. They're just so skinny. They're just so fat. They're just so sloppy. You don't want to be that guy. The first things first, get in elite shape. Get in elite shape. I learned this early. To separate yourself, to be that 1%, get in elite shape. I used to tell you guys when I used to work at the dealership, I was the only guy at the dealership that was in shape. The only guy. To show you how crazy it is. In a dealership full of maybe say 15 salespeople, you have your managers, about 4 managers, you have service department, you have parts department, you have a whole plethora of people and departments in the whole dealership. But I'm still the only guy in tip-top shape. What does that go to show you? That the average Joe doesn't take care of himself. The average Joe don't prioritize their health. The average Joe doesn't even give 2 fucks. They just want to eat like shit and remain fat and sloppy and just give excuses as to why they don't want to put the work in. They want to stay comfortable. They want to stay where they are. They don't want to do the work. You don't want to be that guy because you're going to live your life in regret. So the first step to becoming the man that you really want to be and run away far from average is you need to get in elite shape, brother. If you're not in elite shape, text me and I'm gonna put you on program. If you're already in elite shape, you're doing right. That's the first things first. Get in elite shape. That would change your life. That would change your mindset. That will put you on a different trajectory that when you walk around and you see people not even holding themselves to a better standard of taking care of themselves, you're like, what the hell is this guy doing? You know what I mean? Like, you see something that has changed your life. Fitness changed my life, guys. It transformed me in and out. And when I see people just sleeping and slacking, and I'm like, I try to help them. I try to make them see the light, but they start giving me excuses. I'm like, yeah, this money is too far gone. There's no little spark left. If you had that little spark left of, oh, bro, I understand what you're saying. I really can change. You know, I can really get in the gym. But all those ones that don't have any spark left, they're done for. They will never get in shape. They will remain fat and sloppy and die with regret. Don't be that guy. First things first, get in elite shape. The second thing, don't give a fuck about what people think about you or the opinions of other people. Because if you keep thinking about it, it's going to only hold you back. Guys, I was plagued with this for the longest. I was always thinking, what would these people think about me? What would these people think about me if I post this? What do people think about me if I get tatted? What do people think about me if I'm doing this? I don't give 2 shits what people think about me now. Because I'm doing me. You know what I mean? I'm doing me. I'm loving doing me, and any decision I'm doing is for me. It's not for you. Your name is not David Ogbe. Your name is not Big Dog Cho. It is me. You know what I mean? So when you decide to move forward in life, when you decide to step into that next level, The way that you're going to step into that next level is by not giving two fucks. It's by stop caring about the opinions of others. Stop caring about the people that you will not take advice from. If you will not trade positions with someone, why do you have to care what that person has to say about you? Imagine a fat person telling me that, bro, you're too jacked. Bro, that's just so funny to say, because they've never told me that before. You know what I mean? Well, they've told me that, but in like a spiteful way, and I just read them. I read the hate off of them, and I can tell, I'm like, yeah, bro, you really wish you were jacked, but you're not. Sorry about that. You know what I mean? But the first things first, guys, you have to stop caring what people think about you. First one, elite shape, get in shape. Second one, stop caring what people think about you. That would change and transform your life more than you can think, more than you can imagine. Because people are so plagued by that. People are so consumed by that. Oh, what are they going to do about? That's why people don't even post videos. People can't come on here to talk about how they really feel because they are afraid of being judged. You cannot say your honest mind. You cannot really say how you really feel because you really think people are going to say, oh, what's this guy talking about? This one, that one. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say what is on my mind. I'm going to say what I have to say because that's who I am. If you're okay with it, beautiful. If you're not okay with it, take the next exit. You know what I mean? I don't care. You have to have that mentality, guys, because for you to get to the next level, for you to achieve something big and great, you cannot give two shits what people have to say. If you will not listen to them, if you will not take advice from this person, if you will not trade positions with this person, there's no reason to listen to what they have to say. You know what I mean? So 2 things now that I've said so far. The first one, you need to get yourself in elite shape if not already in shape. 2, you need to stop caring what people think about you. And the third one, you need to practice sexual discipline. You need to stop watching porn, boys. You need to stop watching porn. You need to let that porn go. You've been watching porn for a long time. You've been beating your meat for a long time. You need to stop it because it's not getting you anywhere. It's not making you any progress. You're not doing anything with it. You know what I mean? It's not giving you any fulfillment. I don't know anybody that has ever finished watching porn and flogged their meat and was like, oh, damn, I feel so good. I just flogged my meat 5 times. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm ready to go win. I'm ready to go kill the day. No, you have to practice sexual discipline. You have to practice semen retention. Keep your seed. If you have a girlfriend, beautiful. If you have a wife, beautiful. But don't just be going around there because you cannot talk to a lady, because you just want to go in your corner, hide yourself in your closet, hide yourself in your bathroom and just be flogging your meat for no reason. Brother, you're a grown man. You're a fucking grown man. You shouldn't be doing that at all, in any way, shape, or form. That is nothing that you should be doing. It's something that everyone has done long time and overcome, long time and left in the past. You know what I mean? I'm not going to come here and act like I'm perfect. No, I'm not. I used to flog my meat. That was long time ago, guys. And it was never like my thing. You know what I mean? I would do it a couple times and I was like, I don't really feel anything from this. You know what I mean? Like, every time I did it, I was always filled with regret. So much regret. I was like, nah, never again. And I stopped. You know what I mean? So guys, 3 things I'm telling you here that will stop you from being average. These 3 things keep the average Joe just roaming around the streets. You know what I mean? Why? Because the average Joe, look around you. Look at the friends around you. Look at the colleagues in your job. Just look around you and see. Are they in shape? Do they take care of themselves? They love themselves? Do they really be caring what people think about them? Or they just like, so, what's he gonna say? Are they watching porn? Are they in any vice? You know, it's not even just porn. It's not even just practicing sexual discipline. You need to cut all vices off. All vices. Smoking weed, drinking too much, not sleeping early, going to the club, partying, clubbing. All that makes no sense. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. You will separate yourself from the average Joe once you lock in on those 3. You get your mind right, you get in shape, you stop caring what people think about you, and you cut off all the vices. Those are the 3 things that will transform your life. You stop watching porn, you start practicing semen retention, you start reading more books, you start trying to be better, you start carrying people along with you on your journey, you start trying to further your life, further your knowledge, further your skills, because that's the only way you're gonna win in life, guys. The average Joes are all around the streets roaming, trying to get you to be average like them, trying to get you to think like them. But if you start doing and moving the way they move, you're going to achieve the same results that they have. And I know you don't want to achieve the same results that they have, because me, I do not want to be an average Joe. Average never sat well with me. Walking around sloppy never sat well with me. I'm always jacked. I'm always lean. I'm always shredded. I'm always on lock. Why? Because I am here for me. I do this for me. I love myself and I take care of myself at the highest level. So why shouldn't you? If you hold yourself to a higher standard, you should take care of yourself and it should show. You know what I mean? So guys, what I'm trying to say in essence today, I know this video is I'm a little angry, a little pissed off. You know, I just got off work, so I'm just like, you know what, let me just come down here and just make this video straight away, straight from the dome, and talk to you guys, because it has been on my mind since. You have to get in shape. You have to stop caring what people think about you. And you have to cut off all the vices. Cut off all the vices. It's not just porn. Whatever you're struggling with right now, whatever that bad habit is that you're struggling with right now that you're trying to let go of, you have to let it go. For me, the longest was smoking weed. Smoking weed the longest. I had to let it go. I had to let the weed go. I was so delusional thinking, oh bro, this weed is making me eat more. This weed is making me sleep well. Whatever the case may be, is letting me focus. Delusion, just lying to myself because I couldn't stop smoking. But I came to a realization that, bro, this weed is actually setting me back instead of moving me forward. It's not propelling me forward, it's setting me back. So how to let it go? Going out clubbing, going out partying, all that, how to let it go? I don't have time for that. I need to be in bed sleeping. I need to be up in the morning at 3:30 in the morning. What are you talking about? You want me to go out and come back home at 2? Hell no. Nobody has time for that. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say in essence in this video is, guys, you all have the capability to be great. You all have the capability to be successful, to be more than what you already are, to constantly strive to be better. But the only way you do that is by getting your ass in shape. If you're not already in shape, if you're in shape, you already know what time it is. Stop caring what people say about you or think about you. That's for them. They can use that to make fried beans and make fried eggs. I don't give two shits. Do you at the highest level and win, you know, and cut off all the vices. Cut off all the things that are in the way of your progress. Cut off all the things that are in the way of your gains. Cut off all the things that are in the way of you making progress, moving the needle forward in your life. That's the only way change is going to come. And that's the only way you're going to run away from being average. Because the average Joes, the average people that we just talked about, they're not these three. They care what people think about them. They're not in shape. And definitely they have so much vices that they're struggling with. So if you don't want to be an average Joe, you need to stop doing those three. You know what I mean? You need to stop doing those three. You need to lock the fuck in, get busy, get to work, get your mind right, get your habits dialed in, get your routine dialed in, and be better. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all I came here to tell you guys, man. So 3 things that you want to do to run far away from being average and run far away from mediocrity. Like I said, one more time for you guys in the back to listen. You get your ass in shape. You stop caring what people have to say about you, and you cut off all the vices. You know the vices that you're struggling with, so cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Do a 90-day sabbatical. Day 1, day 2, 90 days will cut off any vice possible. 90 days of training, 90 days of posting content, 90 days of being better, 90 days of consistent, intentional work on you. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And like always, guys, just wanted to come on here and drop that quick one for you guys. But like always, if you guys like today's YouTube video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.